Hey guys, my name is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am back in my antique booth, Green Onion Vintage, and I'm over at the store in Greenville, Illinois called 3rd Street Market. I showed this booth a couple weeks ago and the response to that video was amazing, and the store has seen an uptick in shoppers, and we also sold just a ton of furniture out of our booth. So today we are reworking the whole booth. We're just so grateful if you watched that last video and went to check out the store. Thank you so much for your support and just bringing some excitement to the store. We've all just been talking about it and really excited about all of the new shoppers. So thank you so much if you watched that video and came out to support us. It is truly appreciated. As you can see though, we're also adding some Dixie Belle chalk paint to the store, and we're so excited for this new venture in our business. It is definitely something new for us, but we're really excited to be offering chalk paint to this community because there's not actually another store in the area that sells a chalk paint line, and just what a fun thing for this town to have access to and for us to have access to, because we absolutely love using the Dixie Belle chalk paint. So my mom and I are similar in that we both tend to jump head first into whatever we are working on. And so when we decided to finally take the plunge and sell Dixie Belle, we pretty much just went for it. And as soon as the box arrived, we were like, we got to get this in the store right now. So it's not like we've done a ton of planning about this. So what you're watching right now is me just trying to figure out the best way to set up my paints for display. Like I said, I haven't done like a ton of research. I don't really know what everyone else is doing and how they're making their displays look nice. I'm just kind of following my gut here, and you know, with practice and with time, I will figure out what works best and how to sell the paints the best way and make it look visually appealing. So hopefully you can kind of see that it's a little bit chaotic, but it comes together in the end. Towards the top there, I am deciding to put like all the neutral color paints. So Dixie Belle has just a lot of different whites. It's kind of my favorite thing about it. They have a bright white and then just several shades of antique white and off-white. So those are going to be really popular sellers for sure. They're kind of our favorite colors to use, the whites, the neutrals, and then the greens especially. They have a really good variety of green paint. But here at eye level, I'm focusing on doing the neutral colors, the blacks, the browns, and the grays. And they have a huge variety of all the neutral colors that are really popular right now. My personal favorite is a color called Drop Cloth. It's like a very warm white color. I mean, it looks white until you compare it against bright white. And then you see like, oh, it's definitely very off-white. It's just very like comforting color. That is my favorite one that I've been playing with first. And then as far as the greens go, my favorite green is one called Evergreen. And I mean, it's, you know, like an evergreen would be, similar actually to the desk that you see there. I haven't done much with the blues. I haven't really done much with the purples, but when you start out with Dixie Belle, you can purchase like a package. And so all of the colors that they offer are seen here. We get one of each color in the 8-ounce jar. But if you wanted to hop over to our Etsy page, there's a larger variety of colors and sizes. So they have 8, 16, and 32 ounce containers of the chalk paint. And also just so many other painting products. But for now, we're just kind of starting with the basics. So over in this corner cabinet, you see me putting a few different other products, and those are some of their surface preparation products. So things like the cleaners, which is called White Lightning, which is like a really good degreaser. And then they have a really good primer. I'm just trying to remember if it's over here. I don't think we have the primer yet in stock, but you can get it from our Etsy site. And then a lot of those are the top coats. So the gator hide there, the waxes, and then over on the right was a clear coat, I think in satin. So those are their kind of different levels of top coats. So a lot to see on Dixie Belle's website. There's a ton of products to play with, and we're really excited to start selling this. But right now we're just kind of getting our feet wet, trying to figure out what it's like to sell paint in this town, and then also kind of dabbling in online sales for the first time ever, which is exciting and a little nerve-wracking because we really have a lot to learn as far as how to ship things and where to ship things, and we just like have all of those logistics to figure out. But we are more than happy to do that, and we are just really enjoying just kind of this new part of our business. In addition to shipping paint, we've recently had an increase in people wanting us to ship some of our antiques and some of our handmade goods, so that's been interesting and definitely a learning curve for us. Now that my YouTube channel is kind of getting a little bit more traction, we're just having more people from out of town watching videos and interested in purchasing things, so it's really exciting. I'm super happy about it. It is just a little nerve-wracking to try to figure out all of the how-tos to make that side of the business happen. Right now I'm just giving you a final look at the booth after we've been running around like chickens with our heads cut off, like you might have seen earlier in the video. We finally got everything to kind of come together, and I got all the paints displayed. It's maybe not perfect, and I know it's not very linear, so it's probably driving some of you crazy, and it's driving me a little bit crazy, but for now I think it works, and the way the colors are organized makes sense. So we're going to leave it like this for a while until we kind of have some better ideas on how to display. And we also want to start carrying paintbrushes and other things that can go with the painting products themselves. So Dixie Belle carries a lot, like I said earlier, a lot of different sponges and brushes and things like that. So we would like to offer those too. But this is just kind of our first setup. You're seeing the purples there, and then some of the blues here, and the light blues on this side. So definitely a lot of blues. So if you're into blue, then this is definitely a good stop for you. And here's the final look at just the other products that we're carrying. Just for now, we have another order coming in really soon, so you can have some other surface prep products and top coats. And the last thing I wanted to point out was this awesome green piece that we just bought from this same antique mall, but it's just the perfect color for our booth and gives us a ton of storage in the booth. So that was a really fun purchase. I love this piece so much, and it's so old, and it just looks great in our space. But that is going to be everything for today's video. I appreciate you guys watching so much. Let me know down below if you've used Dixie Belle before, or if you have any questions about how to use the paint. I'd be happy to answer those for you. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.